This is the Block Party of Minecraft podcast, episode 145. We're your hosts, Bearded Sloth.
And Little C.
Get all our info at theblockpartymc.com.
Now let's get the block party started.
I have my head on straight this time.
We're back to our normal intro.
We're back to the normal way, I guess.
That last
Not
one was
reverse.
just a midlife crisis.
It threw everybody off. Yeah, it was really bad.
Listenership after they heard me talking first went way down.
Absolutely. All right, we did get a comment this week, so thank you, listeners. We got one. Make sure, if you haven't yet, join our Discord. Leave us a comment about whatever it is Minecraft-related you want to talk about. We need those comments to keep this show going, keep us motivated, so we have stuff to talk about, too. Because we're not always so motivated about Minecraft right now, which is unfortunate. I like Minecraft. It's not that. It's just we run out of things to talk about.
I play Minecraft. I just don't have anything to talk about Minecraft.
Right. That we haven't already discussed.
Yeah.
That's the hard thing. When you get up 145 episodes, that's a lot. We're getting up there.
Time to move to Lego.
We're getting to be an old show.
Lego blocks.
Yeah, we could talk about Lego. There was actually an event not too far from us today. Brick World event going on, but it's kind of expensive to go there, so I don't think we're going to make it there. All right, let's get to your comments for the week. And it comes from Any Isle. I built a large armored dog army and took them out caving. I really wish you could put them into a mode where they will automatically attack hostile mobs around you. It's a little annoying when a creeper sneaks up behind you and the dogs blow up with you. Fortunately, the armor saved most of them. I also find it difficult to repair their armor. I wish right-clicking on them while holding a scoot wouldn't make them sit. I ended up making them sit, repairing, but then forgetting to stand them up again before walking away and leaving them. Oh well, maybe it's just a skill issue.
Does it only... I don't mess with dogs much. Does the scoot thing only do it? Like, when they're hungry, you can only feed them, and then it just unsits them. So it's just... Is that the same with the scoot?
I have not repaired dog armor yet. I've put it on. I haven't put them in battle yet. Haven't done any of that.
I don't abuse my dogs. Gosh.
Right, yeah.
Taking them to the caves? That's not safe.
Using them as targets? Come on. I will give you a hint, though, and I think this came from one of our other listeners earlier on, in that I think it was Kangamar that said, take an army of cats with you, too. That takes care of the creepers. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Cat armor win.
Cat armor win, right? It should just be like some kind of fluffy sweater or something. And that works. Cats pretty much are like indestructible anyways. Plus, you get 9 lives out of them, right?
Yeah.
No.
Go test that, guys.
Right?
Not with your real life cats, your Minecraft cats.
That's awesome, though, that you did get your army going. I have several dogs actually sitting there waiting for me to come back to play.
I have a few
in Jericho.
Dogs.
And I put some armor on. I think I only maybe have one set of armor, actually, now that I think about it. But I'm real close to where all the armadillos and stuff are. Savanna biomes.
So many scoots everywhere.
Yeah, they drop everywhere.
They're worse than chickens.
Today, I did have a discussion. People are still learning, and they think that, oh, I got to get the scoots. Do I use shears? What do I use? So just in case you don't know, you use the shears to get the dog armor off of your dogs, if you want to do that. And you use a brush to get the scoots.
Or just let them wander.
Just let them drop. I think the best way, actually, is trap the armadillo, put it on top of a hopper, and collect all the scoots they drop. That's how it looks for me. We do have a live comment here from Big Blue Dog. I get a lot of lag after 20 dogs on mobile or PS5. Yeah, I just get a lot of lag on PS4 for sure. And yeah, animals, any entities like that, especially pets, are probably going to cause that. I don't think I've played on PlayStation since I've had several dogs at once, though. Little C, do you remember having an issue before with that? Even like before the armor or anything?
No idea. I never have a lot of dogs.
Yeah, since we're playing on PlayStation or on PC now and not PlayStation so much.
Even when I didn't have dogs.
Yeah, I never had that many. I do like the idea though to put your dogs in some kind of mode like that where they're just aggressive to everything else.
So, but then they sit down when they're done.
They just sit afterwards?
I think that's because they are just aggressive.
Only if they hit you first.
Not with skeletons.
Yeah, I guess they do chase skeletons away,
Maybe
don't
not
they?
other things though.
Yeah, and they're not hostile to creepers at all. They won't go chasing after creepers at all anyways. So you need cats for that one. And the cats aren't really attacking the creepers, but it keeps them away. All right, well, thank you for that comment. Don't forget, you can email us if you're, for whatever reason, can't join our Discord. That is contact@theblockpartymc.com. Let us know what you want to talk about. Love to hear from you. Love talking about all the stuff in Minecraft that's on your mind. Little C, Minecraft, what's on your mind?
I built a shop this week to sell dirt because I was bored, so I just built a little dirt block.
You know, you did a really good job on it. You took a lot of time detailing the dirt, and it's amazing how good you can make dirt look.
Yeah.
Just
different types of dirt in the dirt.
Yeah, it looked really good in the shape of it and everything. It worked out really well. Are you making sales? That's the important part. No?
No one wants dirt.
Nobody's going to buy dirt. Well, yeah, but you could have coarse dirt, and sometimes that's hard to get.
I sell coarse dirt, regular dirt, and grass.
Do you have mud?
I'm too lazy for that.
Too lazy for mud. Don't you just use like water bottles or something?
That's a lot of work because I sell them 3 stacks for a diamond.
Oh, okay.
I'm not getting. I hate getting mud.
Oh, okay.
That's someone else's problem.
It's been a while since I've played around with the mud. That to me is still a brand new feature. I'm way behind on this Minecraft stuff.
I made shop pathways and stuff, like just random little things, and I redid.
What did you do to the paths? Like, what kind of design did you use this time?
I think deep slate, like regular deep slate with the top texture.
Okay.
And then just basalt top texture.
Ooh, deep slate and basalt. That's a good combo. It's a nice just texture change, but still same or different gradients of color, right? Of shades.
Sure.
Okay.
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Like art type stuff, right?
I don't know.
You just do it, right? You just have the eye to be able to make stuff look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had that. I need somebody to tell me exactly how to place stuff. That's what I was hoping you were going to explain to our listeners, but apparently not.
I don't know. I just do it. I don't know how. I just put blocks in things.
Right. Well, I do have to say this week, I don't have a lot myself to talk about Minecraft. I know we're probably getting pretty darn close to the actual update. We'll have plenty of stuff to talk about there.
I don't know. I'm not excited for the update. I got to be honest.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot in it. I was happy with the armadillos and the dog armor. That's what I was most excited for, and we got that already. We'll see how it goes, though. There should be some hype in it again. A lot of stuff going on, so I can't necessarily play as much as I want. I kind of feel a little bad for our Jericho family, right? Because here I am, kind of the owner of Jericho. I probably should be playing.
No, nobody cares. They're happy. Everyone's happy that you're not playing because you build ugly things.
Oh, come on. That's just mean. How rude. Here, I've got a button just for little C. We're just going to do that to little C the whole time, I guess.
That's not very nice.
Yeah.
You build
we just bleep him out, right? Is that the way to go?
Just everything I say ever.
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't bad at all. It was still family friendly.
Yeah.
It's just we don't want to hear from you if you're going to be mean.
Okay.
Everybody's picking on BS.
Well, stop building out of diorite.
Hey, my church looks really good, and that's calcite.
Yeah, that's not diorite. A mix of it.
What did I build out of diorite? I don't have anything even built.
Okay,
hardly other than the church.
Your excessive amount of smooth stone.
Dude, smooth stone.
It is not 2011.
This is where it's at.
It's not 2011.
Old guys unite here. We got to go back. The good old days. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't have a lot to talk about. I kind of felt bad. I did send out a little apology message to our Jericho family in that Discord and everything, but I am still behind the scenes, still doing that kind of stuff, paying attention to it. And I really enjoy still seeing what people are posting and things like that. But hopefully how our lives are going, I might have more chance to play and stuff. And in fact, why don't we just start talking about how our real life past week's been. So I started off Monday, right? Supposed to go trucking. Little C, you were going to go trucking with me on Monday.
Yeah.
I had it all set, had the truck all packed, ready to go. And the load assignment thing it fell through. Things didn't go as planned. So I ended up coming off that, stayed home Monday night into Tuesday. Well, that kind of irritated me. Things aren't going well in the trucking world, just to be honest out there. So I had to make some decisions. So we did do a little trucking. You came with me this week, went out Tuesday, but we were back home Thursday already and just taking it easy. So it's kind of nice. Um, I should have some more major updates in life in general coming soon. So stay tuned to that if you're interested in my personal life here. I don't want to get too deep into that. It's a Minecraft podcast. But if you are the praying type, just be praying for us as a family and everything, and big life decisions and big changes coming. So let's see what you've been doing this week other than trucking with me.
I babysat you.
You did
That's a
babysit
lot of
me in the
work.
truck.
A lot of work. I
It,
don't get paid enough.
yeah, definitely not.
And then I trucked on Truck Sim,
Yeah, trucking sim.
and I tried playing. I figured out how to do remote desktop with my laptop, do my desktop anywhere. I'm not good at driving on Truck Sim with a controller.
He's
At all.
You could have just said not good at driving in truck sim.
Look at how well I did on my wheel.
You did better.
You
just ran into a random gate.
It didn't open quick enough.
Uh-huh. Is that what it was?
Says the one who
Or is
ran
it
into a moving train.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. All right, moving on from truck sim. Yeah, well, there was a new
Update.
We got the update, got the Nebraska out. It's nice. It's just so that's another thing we kind of play. So you went trucking with me both in real life and in trucking sim.
Yeah, the remote desktop thing's really cool.
Yeah, that's something. It's amazing. Like you can play even Minecraft, right?
Yeah, I mean it's not great delay wise or anything. Like it's not good for anything that you need to be precise. And like going down the road when your internet's changing, I wouldn't want to really play anything. But I was able to just do random tasks or whatever on my desktop from my very slow laptop.
Right, and your laptop's way out of date, way old. It still has a hard drive, not an SSD or anything. And yeah, it doesn't really take that much resources. You're essentially streaming your home computer.
Yep.
Yeah, and I was amazed that it actually worked and everything. So that was nice. Anything else, little C? All right. Well, like I said, hopefully we'll have more to talk about on real life things going on and stuff. And I'm hoping that opens it up where I have more time to play Minecraft. But I am paying attention.
I guess I'm done with school. That's something.
You are completely done.
Woo.
Yay. Woo. That is fun. So you'll have more time to play Minecraft.
I won't though.
Yeah, you might. You have been playing a little bit.
A little, but I haven't been doing anything.
Yeah, we got to get motivated. Around. Maybe we need to do like events or something and get some. Somebody just today, somebody in our leadership group was just talking about maybe making a PvP arena again, turning PvP on for a weekend, maybe something like that. That could be fun. No griefing or anything, but it could be kind of fun.
I think we should just have it on all the time so I can just punch people.
Not good. Not good.
Well, only people that I want to troll.
Yeah, we might. The only reason I don't like having it on is especially with all the dogs people seem to have right now and stuff. It is bad because if you tap somebody and then all your dogs end up demolishing them.
It's comedy.
That's not good.
It's funny.
It can be, but it can also be super irritating. So I don't know. We'll discuss it. It just came up right before we started doing the show. So Little C, do you have an idea though of maybe doing an event like that again? You had fun doing that last time. I think that was back in season 2.
We should build the entire Roman Colosseum.
Okay.
And that's where the PvP is.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
No.
you can be leadership. I heard you volunteer. That's
not how this works.
No, not at all. All right. Let's move on.
The past week in Minecraft, all info from Minecraft.net.
All right. They've been kind of busy. Not super busy. They have a Minecraft Java snapshot 24W21A. Came out Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. Oh, an update already right at the top. We are now releasing snapshot 24W21B. to fix a frequent crash which happened when zombies spawned in areas of high local difficulty. So basically, a quick fix on that. I think that fix came out same day or real close to it. Changes here. It seems we cooked a bit too hard with the new piston sounds last week, which is why we were reverting back to the old sounds again.
Hallelujah. We won.
There you go. You guys, we can't have nice stuff anymore because
That
you Java players.
Well, no, that new piston sound was the worst thing they've ever
I
made.
I don't think I even listened to it. I'm just teasing there. Lowered volume of original sounds to address initial feedback of pistons being too loud. So they did change some stuff. So you're not getting the feedback, anything like that. Pause menu now can include a list of links provided by server, improvements to the disconnection screen. Any member of a realm can now upgrade a world. In the realm's main screen, all online players of a realm are displayed. Added sound effect to help players understand they've already looted a vault. Oh, so it's kind of like an error code or like a button that, like on a computer or something, right? So you press a button and you'll have a different sound if you've already looted it. I like that. Trial chambers are less likely to generate in the deep dark.
That's I guess it's good because it kind of like strongholds will spawn in them, and it's kind of weird.
Right. Animals now panic based on the damage caused by predefined damage source types. The panic lasts for 2 seconds after the damage is dealt. The resource pack version is now 34. Data pack version is now 45. All right, they have some bugs fixed here, just a few. And these are what the problems were. Entities with passengers cannot travel through portals. Hunger saturation depletes on peaceful difficulty. Non-player entities going through Nether portal do not generate portal in Nether if none exists. And many more that they don't have listed on here. And also on Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024, they did Minecraft Bedrock Beta / Preview 1.21.10.2020. Sorry, I'll say that again. 1.21.10.20. That I think when you get to the .10s, that's when we're getting pretty darn close. What are you thinking? Sometime in June?
I
You
think
got
so.
anything?
I think that's usually when they come out.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing for. All right, have some changes here. Fix some trial spawner texture inconsistencies. Music will no longer be stopped by the /stop sound command. Some game tips things here. Added a swim tip for touch devices. How to move is now taught to players on touch devices with the D-pad control scheme. Slabs and stairs should no longer randomly start placing on the bottom when continuously building. Particles generated when breaking leaves will now match the color of the destroyed leaves. Locator maps will now only render head and head attachments. The sound emitted when a player walks on a heavy core block is now controlled by the appropriate slider in the audio preferences. Breeze rods now render correctly in third-person view. The mace no longer breaks cobwebs and bamboo as fast as swords and other sharp items. The fishing rod hook no longer sticks to actors that have the projectile reflection component. The mace's smash attack no longer knocks back mobs that have been tamed by the player wielding the mace.
That's interesting. Random change. Like, does that mean like the wind off of it? I guess I haven't paid that close of attention to the mace, but seems
Yeah, so
like it could be
so like
good.
I guess if you have a dog or something,
Yeah,
right?
it won't get pushed around as much.
Yeah. Attacking an entity with a mace enchanted with the wind burst enchantment no longer negates fall damage. The bog's underwater melee attack no longer applies a Jeez, why is this word? This has gotten me through the podcast the whole time. It always difficult. Slowness effect to the
Slowness.
victim.
It's not that hard to say.
All right. Parrot now correctly imitates the bogged when nearby, which is now always drop 4 to 8 redstone dust on death. The wind charge projectile can now be summoned via the /summon command. And just a few more here. Trial chambers now generate far less frequently in the deep dark biome. So it sounds like they're changing on both Java and Bedrock here. We have been, let's see. Yep, a note here. We have been testing our fixed D-pad tweaks in preview for a few weeks and are looking for your feedback here. So I think that applies to mobile. So if you're on that, make sure you check out that link and everything. Give them any feedback, what you're thinking. They do listen to the community pretty well on that to tweak things. So I
Like
like
the
that.
piston sound.
I like the piston sound. There you go. Loot ejected from vaults and trial chambers are now dependent on level, position, and player seed. And they have one fix here. Fixed a bug that caused the environment within a chunk to noticeably change when thousands of blocks away from spawn. All right, and of course, there's probably more in the full changelog. We do keep a link in our descriptions now. It takes you to all the changelogs available. So whichever one you want to go to, it's right there. All right, that's fun. That's all they have for this week. That's kind of what we're getting is one snapshot, one Bedrock preview mostly right now.
And it's small stuff that's just before a big update.
Yep, just tweaking it. So I'm getting excited that there is an update. Even though I'm not super excited for the update, what's nice about the updates, it does bring the community back together and people start playing for a while and oh yeah, I like this game and just reminds people to play. I like that part. All right, little C. Do you want me to do this?
No.
No.
Do.
Listener questions.
I have to do it. You're not good at it. You just can't do it.
I know.
You don't have the skill.
No, I don't, little C. You're definitely skilled at doing your do-do-do-do-do's.
Our first question comes from John Derry 270 or 270. However, I don't know.
And
I
just a
read
reminder
that
to-
as 270.
Yeah, just a reminder to everybody on listener questions, we'll take questions that aren't Minecraft related. They can be, but they don't have to be. So,
Question. I run sound, live stream, and some special events at my church as well here in central Minnesota. It is enlightening to hear that someone like Little C is doing a lot of the same stuff I do. That is really encouraging that I am not the only one. One thing that I wanted to ask that I'd sort of related to this, is there any tips that you have for any of the sound live stream stuff that you would have known about sooner if you could? I am always looking to improve my church live stream content and live sound.
oh boy, he opened up the floodgates here for me, anyways. I have a bunch of advice for sound and a lot that I wish I knew early on. But little C, I think I'll let you start and then I might kind of go through a little bit because you have the live stream stuff. That's definitely your end.
First, you just want to make sure your audio is good on the live stream. Like, you really don't want, if you just have like a microphone or something picking up the whole room, you really don't want that. You want like the same audio feed that you're sending to your house speakers to be on the live stream. Although, try to have it as a separate mix depending on your board or whatever. So then you can set stuff to the levels it needs to be on the live stream. And yeah, just make sure it sounds good. Try to recreate the sound of in person. At least that's always my goal with the live stream, is to make it seem as close to being there in person as possible. So just make sure the sound is, although you'll have to have something set, like maybe you need more bass for the live stream than you would in person because of like subwoofers in person instead of the live stream going through like TVs and stuff.
Right.
And also, this is something I struggle with, audio monitoring it on a phone or a TV like late afterwards to kind of get feedback, because when you're listening through, like, at least we have like studio headphones and stuff, like noise canceling super fancy headphones, it sounds way better, like, because that's the real sound. And yes, you want that to sound good, but also you need to make sure everything's optimized for the average viewer on a TV or phone.
Right. And just a little advice. I nerd out on audio, especially since we started doing this. Remember that most your audience doesn't even know when you make a mistake. So don't feel bad and things like that. And as you tweak things, of course, try to make it better, but don't worry about if you get something a little wrong. I will say one tip, and I don't know if you're having this trouble at all, but when I first started doing it, they had the house speakers way too cranked up. The amps basically back there that control those speakers were cranked up. So everything on the board, basically the sliders were way low, right? the main slider should be really, really close to 0. So if it's way too loud at 0, you might look into turning your house speakers down. That's the biggest advice, because if you don't have good qualities, really all your channels should be close to 0. You should change your gain and things like that. Don't know how in depth you want to get. If you ever want to reach out to me personally, join the Discord. You can DM me. I can talk about this stuff for hours, can't I, Little C?
Yeah, and then the rest of the live stream, the video, which is very important as well. You'll want to make sure that just it's kind of like the camera angles and stuff, depending on how many cameras you have, and if you have like separate camera operators, or if it's all just kind of set, or if it's like a camera that zooms in and stuff with like digital control. It really just depends on your setup. But like we usually just have our camera, it's a 4K camera, zoomed out mostly all the way, like just picking up the whole stage, and then we digitally zoom it on OBS Studio Live into 1080p, which is not optimal. That's not the proper way to do it. It's not great for really high picture quality, but really we're just kind of doing it because like we don't have a huge online audience, so we don't really need to invest in like
But when you
7
do
cameras.
cut to different scenes, right? Zoomed
Yeah,
into
so
the
we-
faces and stuff.
We have it zoomed in like during worship, so it'll go from like the keyboard player, the guitarist, the bass players, the singers, like full stage, and stuff like that.
And it really helps people, not necessarily to pay attention, but somewhat of that, right? Where
Engagement
engagement, that's the word I'm looking
feels
for.
like you're there.
And we've actually got complimented from the people that do watch the live stream several times when Little C started doing that.
And yeah, if you're doing the cutting and stuff, no matter how you're doing it, if you're doing it through like actual separate cameras or just digitally, or just if you're switching like basic scenes, make sure that the fade timing, like don't have a super long fade on a fast paced song, and don't have a really short like cut on a slow song.
Right.
And you have to kind of, I don't know if everyone does this, but like I kind of feel the music out a little bit and kind of how it flows. And that's how I cut it, like quickly or slower.
And a lot of this can be applied, like you used to live stream Minecraft a lot.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of the things that you apply here, yes, it's different because you're videoing somebody else, but you'll take maybe third person camera and you'll cut maybe as an intro or an outro in your live stream of Minecraft. So if you're a creator out there doing that stuff too, just whoever's listening, remember that engagement part of it. What are you doing? Are you showing them different views? Maybe you're looking out over a mountain or something, right? And if you can have different cameras, I know Java has a lot of mods and things you can do that. That kind of stuff helps a lot for the audience. All right, really appreciate that question. We have a whole bunch of questions coming from you, John Derry. I did get all your emails and everything, so definitely appreciate that. Next up, we have Kangamar. How did you feel the first time you used Elytra? Today was the first day for me after years of playing the game. I always thought it would be just like moving around in creative mode, but it is awesome. The risk that you can crash and die makes it even more exciting.
So my first reaction, woohoo, I'm flying, wee, look at me go. Oh, crap, that's a wall.
Yeah, you had a lot of that too, Little thing.
I still have a lot of that.
Well, I remember learning to fly early on, and this was still back in console days when we got Elytra. I mean, we played for a while before Elytra was even a thing.
Yeah, and shulker boxes. How did we play before those?
Yeah, we've been playing a while. I believe when we first got Elytras too, we couldn't do the rocket boost thing either.
Nope, you had to use a bow and arrow to shoot yourself.
Yeah, you basically had to shoot the arrow up in the air or something and come down and boost you up or something. It was really weird. I know we had a hard time taking off, even when rockets were a thing.
Just on controller
And stuff. So, yeah. But I think I picked it up pretty quick. Now it's not too bad. I'm not nearly as skilled as you are, Little C, other than running into walls all the time.
Okay, some of that's not my fault when chunks are not loading.
Yeah, you are really good at falling and hitting walls. Just saying.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. All right. We appreciate those questions. Yes, you can email us. You can join our Discord. Either way works for us. We're good with that.
Now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the show. The only reason anyone still listens to us, Yap. Holy Bookworm's joke of the week.
What is made of leather and sounds like a sneeze?
A shoe. Oh boy.
Should I explain this one?
No.
Just let it ride.
If you don't get that joke, I'm good for you.
It took me a minute to get it as I
Really?
typed it up here. I did
got
not
it
get
right
it at
away.
first, just saying. Thank you, Holy Bookworm. Don't forget to check out her Noob Corner. She is still releasing that. It comes out Thursday at noon Eastern Time. And it's just it's supposed to be a little bonus show, and it is geared a little bit for new things. She just kind of covers some facts of one topic at a time every week, and it's a lot of fun. But she does do her pun of the week, and it's from her directly. So be sure to check that out too. All right. Thank you all for listening. Thanks for being here. Don't forget, we do have a subscription that kind of helps us out. You get access to more of us, more episodes, all the early stuff. It's only 99 cents a month now, so no reason not to. Real easy. The link will definitely be in our description. Go do that. And don't forget to join us at theblockpartymc.com.
Got any thoughts or questions? Reach us on our Discord or email us. What's an email? I don't know. Contact at theblockpartymc.com.
Thanks for listening. I'm Bearded Sloth, and now I gotta eat my coffee.
And I'm Little C. Bye.